Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are on the Denver Broncos as we play with the Bills last time, and they're the team up next. We're going to talk about their past season, what they did during the offseason, and how their season outlook looks for this next season. And for some of you who don't know, I am a Broncos fan, so I've got a lot of things to say about this team. And let's get right into it. We went 8-9, which doesn't sound horrible considering we went 5-12 last season. But at the same time, we had some drama during the season that was so unnecessary. We benched Russell Wilson with 2 games to go for literally just because Sean Payton didn't want him to be the QB, plus it had something to do with his contract and not wanting to pay it to him or something like that. A bunch of shit that you don't want to do as an NFL team that we did. And now Russ is on the Steelers and we don't have him anymore, but we're still paying him like $39 million a year. So that's how you know we made a horrible decision giving him that contract. I think any logical NFL fan could probably figure that out. But yeah, he's gone. We got rid of Justin Simmons because we were trying to make some cap space. We were over the cap for a while, and we had to cut some guys who are older. And right now we're just kind of going through a full-scale rebuild. I mean, we don't really have that many assets anymore. Like, we got rid of Justin Simmons. Russ was a good quarterback, but not worth his contract. And let's see, we also, what else did we do? We got rid of Jerry Jeudy, which I'm glad we got rid of him. I honestly couldn't stand the guy. And what else did we do? I should know better. I should know what we did. I'm sure there's some guy I'm missing. Someone super obvious, I'm pretty sure. If it pops in my head, I'll, holler about it. But yeah, our season, wasn't horrible, but our off season was a fucking disaster. I am so mad at how our team has been constructed over the last couple of years. We literally, we're like one of those teams where you aren't good enough to really compete, to even make the playoffs or anything like that. But we've just been in this state of denial where we convince ourselves we are, when in reality we are far from it. And we just we don't want to face the facts. And I think this is the first year where we've actually taken some accountability and face some facts, which is the fact that we, suck and need to rebuild. And, it sucks. I hate having to get rid of all our good players, but, it has to be done. Those guys, they're not getting any younger, and we don't want to pay them, because that's going to hinder our process of rebuilding. Getting rid of Russ hurts because we still have to pay him $40 million a year, which is ridiculous, to not play for our team. But it had to be done. This is by far the worst, situation so far that I've talked about. Because, the Bears, Bengals, and Bills all have bright futures. Not this team. This team does not have any future whatsoever. They need to work on it and get my respect back. They've lost my respect, honestly. I'll still cheer for them and stuff, but yeah, they've just kind of made me mad these past couple years with some of the shit they've been doing. Because it just shows they have no idea what they're doing, and they try and pretend like they know exactly what they're doing when in reality they don't have a clue. As that's a bad throw. And I guess if you've been paying attention to the game, we actually have Jarrett Stidham playing in this game, and see how long that goes. He hasn't been playing that great, as he threw a pick 6, and I think he only has 1 completion, or no, wait, he has 2 so far. But yeah, those are, I think I said all the major players we got rid of. I know we got rid of our center too. he wasn't like, he was all right, but he wasn't like as big of a contributor as those other guys I mentioned. As we try and throw to our former wide receiver, Jerry Jeudy, but it gets picked off by Tariq Woolen, who ironically is a merchant of the Russ trade because we just so happen to be playing against the team that traded us Russ. And, you know, they got a bunch of players out of that trade. They got, I believe, Devin Witherspoon, Tariq Woolen, Boye Mafe. There's probably some other guy I can't remember off the top of my head, but I mean, I think it's safe to say they knew what they were doing when they traded Russ, and we didn't. And these are just the consequences we have to pay. Well, the consequences we'll have to pay. And I think for our draft, I mean, I think we have to take a quarterback. Like, you can't realistically say like that Jarrett Stidham, he's our backup, or technically he's not our backup now, but he's going to be our starter if we don't pick up, you know, another quarterback or, you know, draft a quarterback, which, like, I mean, I think we should draft a quarterback. I mean, we've got guys like Bo Nix and maybe J.J. McCarthy. It just depends if those guys are available at pick 11 or pick 12 or whatever we have. I think Bo Nix might be available. J.J. McCarthy, probably not, but I want a rookie quarterback. I want to see what Sean Payton can do with a rookie quarterback, because as frustrating as a coach he can be, he knows what he's doing when it comes to developing quarterbacks. I mean, he did it with Russell Wilson. I mean, he had a horrible year last year. And he had a better season last season. I mean, it wasn't like amazing, but it was a lot better than the season prior. I mean, it was like 25 touchdowns, 8 picks or something, around that ratio, which is definitely pretty good considering, you know, he's older, had a really bad year the year before. So, I mean, credit to Russ for playing up to, you know, not his standard, but, you know, close to it. But, I mean, it just wasn't enough. This was more just, you know, us being foolish with our money, and this is the price we have to pay. I mean, you can't just throw money around and hope for the best, and that's kind of what we did. And it's going to suck for these next couple years, you know, having to deal with that, not having him on the team, but still having to pay him a pretty decent amount of money. And, yeah, just not the best situation, to put it lightly. But, yeah, I mean, it's about where this team is at, and I honestly think they might be one of the worst teams in the NFL next season. I mean, you see all these teams that are getting better in the offseason. I mean, the Panthers, they got better. They were pretty bad, but they got better. They got some hope. And then you've got, you know, teams in our division like the Chargers and Raiders didn't do great last year either, but I mean, they made some signings and got better. I mean the Chargers, maybe they didn't get better, but they got a better head coach, and I think that's going to do wonders for them. Chiefs are the Chiefs, and then the Raiders signed Christian Wilkins, and they also have a head coach that a lot of the players can get behind too. So yeah, we're definitely the worst team in our division in my opinion. And then, I mean, like, the only other team I can think of that I still think is worse than us, like, definitely is, like, the Patriots. Because they haven't done much to get better. But, I mean, they'll probably draft a quarterback, and they're in a way better position than us to draft their guy if they wanted J.J. McCarthy. Because I'm sure that's where he's going to go. He's going to probably go to the Patriots or the Vikings. Those are, like, his two destinations I think he'll go. I know the Broncos are, you know, projected to get him, like, the second most likely destination behind the Vikings, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I don't see us trading up again, making a trade with picks, you know, after this whole Russell Wilson failure. I just think we need to just stay at pick 12 or 11. I honestly don't even remember. It's 11 or 12. Whatever pick we have, We just got to stay there and take who's available. I don't think we can't be, being reckless with our picks, being reckless with our money. We just need to, draft and develop like a regular team, like a regular rebuilding team, because that's just how it is. I mean, you can't just sign a player or two and, hope for the best. I mean, that's kind of what we did, and it obviously didn't work, and we are just paying the consequences for that. I mean, I had a feeling when we made this Russ signing, like even in the beginning, that this would be a problem in the future, but like I didn't think it would happen like right now, because of how bad Russ has been and how poorly his contract is aged for us. So, I mean, that's just, I don't know what to say. I mean, it really, it's not a great situation, to say the least. It's a fucking awful situation. I mean, it's like, I can't say oh yeah, it'll be fine, because I don't even know. I mean, it's not like our team has a great history with drafting quarterbacks. I mean, we haven't drafted one good quarterback ever. I mean, we didn't draft John Elway or Peyton Manning. I mean, they were both drafted by the Colts. They won a Super Bowls, but we didn't draft them. They just kind of were hanging on a tree, and we got lucky and got them both. And that's what we were hoping would happen with Russ, but I mean, it didn't work out that way, because you also have to have things like a competent head coach, a competent front office, some more talent on the offense, and then, the defense regressed because we got rid of some guys before 2023. And, I just, so many things to say about this team, and none of them are very good. It's just, this recap's going to be a lot different, because I know way more about this particular team than probably any other team, just because I'm a fan of them, and I have to experience all of this, while it's going on. So I'm definitely going to know a lot. But I'm pretty sure I said everything I wanted to say, so we can focus on this game that we're in right now, as that first game was kind of a disaster, as we lost by 28 points or something like that. As right now we're playing against the Philadelphia Eagles, and Jalen Hurts has the ball, first down and 10. It gets swatted down by PJ Locke. Thankfully, we still have him. He's actually pretty good. Hopefully he'll fill the void well. Second down, the void of Justin Simmons. Second down and 10. This one is dropped by Damari Mathis. It was right in his hands, but he could not hang on to it. It'll be third down and 10 at the 40-yard line. Jalen Hurts back to pass. He's going to throw, and this time it's swatted by Damari Mathis, as he had his head turned around, but he still was able to locate the ball with his eyes. Pretty good play by him, honestly. As we have the ball back on offense, we'll see what we can do. It'll be second down and 10 at the 20. Russell Wilson back to pass. Pass is caught by Jerry Jeudy. And it'll be third down and 1 at the 28. We'll see what we do here. We're going to hand off to Javonte Williams, but he goes nowhere. As fourth down and 1, we'll see what they do here, if they punt or go for it. And it looks like they'll go for it, as the offense is on the field. Fourth down and 1. Russ chucking a deep pass. And this pass is caught by Jerry Jeudy, as he had a step on his man, and he was just able to make the reception. So credit to him for that. I mean, he sure as hell wouldn't have done that in real life, but that's neither here or there now that he's on the Browns now. But yeah, first down and 10 after that, and Javonte Williams able to get a first down at the 13-yard line. First down and 10, Russ back to pass again. And he's going to throw, but he misses the mark pretty badly, because Javonte Williams is just sitting there, and it looked like he threw it to the right by a lot. As second down and 10, incomplete, but there is a flag, as it looks like it's on the Eagles as they went off sides. Now it's second down and 5 at the 8. Russ is going to hand off to Javonte Williams, and he doesn't quite get the first down, but it'll be third down and inches at the 3-yard line. And we'll see what we do here. We'll hand off to Williams, and he got the first down. Not a great first down, but it is a first down nonetheless, as it'll be first down and goal at the 3. We'll hand off to him again, and this time he is able to punch it in for a touchdown. And good start. I mean, we had a good start in the last game, and it kind of unraveled. So hopefully we can, keep our momentum going, because that was our problem in the last game. We kind of just stopped we kind of just stopped playing the game after that one touchdown against the Seahawks. And we can't do that here, especially not against the team like the Eagles. A second down and 10, an out route to A.J. Brown will give the Eagles a fresh set of downs. First down and 10 at the 28. Jalen Hurts is going to roll out to the right, and he is going to take it himself as he gets about 5 yards, as he's shoved out of bounds by Caden Stearns. Second down and 5. They'll hand off to DeAndre Swift, and DeAndre Swift gets a first down and then a ton more, as he will be down at the 49-yard line. And we'll see if we can get a stop on this team. As first down and 10, wide open as Boston Scott, as it looks like they were able to cleverly disguise a screen pass there, as I had no idea they were doing a screen. First down and 10, Jalen back to pass, going to throw wide open as DeAndre Swift, as it looks like this team's defense has kind of checked out for this drive, because they're leaving guys wide open left and right, literally and figuratively. First down and 10, DeAndre Swift almost got a touchdown, as he effortlessly able to just run for about 24 yards on that play, as it's first and goal at the 1. We'll see if we can, get a statement stop or something, as we finally do something we haven't done all game and stop the run, as now it's second and goal at the 1. DeAndre Swift able to get in for a touchdown, as it looks like Justin Simmons fell down when I was trying to tackle him. I messed up the usering thing there, and he just fell way before he was supposed to, because I was trying to dive and stop him, but I did it way too early. As we're tie game 7-7, as now it is third down and 1 after a series of runs by Javonte Williams. Looks like the Broncos are really trying to use him in this game. Third and 1, Russ rolling out. He's going to throw wide open. I don't even know what that guy's name is. I think his name's Michael Burton or Trey Burton. I honestly couldn't tell you. I'm not exactly a fullback, mastermind when it comes to knowing things about this. So I guess I don't really know his name. Second down and 22. We'll hand off to Javonte Williams. They're going a little bit conservative here. Don't want to turn the ball over or anything. Third down and 15. Russ throwing a short pass to Courtland Sutton as he makes the reception, as it'll be first down and 10 at the 36. We'll hand off to Williams, and Williams goes down, and the reason he went down is because he wants to save as much clock as possible. As we spike the ball, probably could have waited a little longer to spike the ball, as we have 6 seconds left. We have no timeouts, so we basically have to kick a field goal here. That we do. Kick is up and good. And, we're up by 3. So not a horrible game considering, who we're playing against, because the Eagles are a really good team in Madden, and usually I play horrible against them. So I will take a 3-point lead against them at halftime with a not-so-good team that we're playing with. And we get the ball at half, so hopefully we can keep our momentum going into the second half, as it looks like we fumbled. It looks like Burton fumbled the ball, and it's picked up by Nakobe Dean. As, that's not what you want to do. We were up by 3 with the ball, and we basically said we'll just give it right back to him. And that we did, as now the Eagles have the ball down by 3 at the 31-yard line. As we need our defense to come in clutch here. Is not great start there, as A.J. Brown getting a first down, as we didn't exactly play up to him, as you kind of need to with a guy of his caliber. First down and 10, DeAndre Swift for a 4-yard carry to make it second down and 6 at the 15. And second down and 6 is going to throw. Pass is caught by A.J. Brown, but he is not able to get both of his feet in bounds. As it'll be third down and 6, Jalen Hurts back to pass, going to do the same thing. And he was open, but again, he just couldn't get his feet in bounds. Jalen threw the ball kind of late, and that just kind of bit of a miscommunication by the Eagles there. as we got lucky there. We probably shouldn't have stopped them, but we ended up stopping them because we got lucky. I mean, you know what they say, it's better to be lucky than good sometimes, and that's exactly what our defense was. 2nd down and 10, we do a check down to Javonte Williams, trying to make something out of nothing, as he will get about 7 yards. That was a hard-fought 7 yards, as it'll be 3rd down and 3 at the 32. Russ is back to pass, and he is going to roll out to the right. He's going to throw, and this is caught by Greg Dulcich. Good catch by Greg, as that was not an easy catch, as Russ kind of slightly overthrew the ball. But he's able to go up and get it, so credit to him. We need plays like that against a good team. 2nd down and 8, Russ rolling out to the right. He's going to throw, and this is incomplete. Dangerous pass. It bounced off the defender's foot, but thankfully it fell to the ground. 3rd down and 8 at the 39. Russ is going to throw. He just throws a quick pass to Greg Dulcich to get a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10 at the 43. We will hand off to Javonte Williams. Williams is going to get about 7 yards there. Oh yeah, there is one thing I didn't mention yet. We got Josh Reynolds. I mean, that's not really a ton, but we got him, I would assume, to replace Jerry Jeudy. And, we'll be able to give Marvin Mims some more opportunities too, as he was a pretty good player last year, but we didn't exactly, line him up on offense a lot because of, who our receivers were. But, I mean, this could be a big year for him, so hopefully he can be a good receiver for us. 1st down and 10 at the 20. Russ back to pass. He's going to throw. Pass is caught by Jerry Jeudy, and this pass is going to be caught at the 6. And it is 1st down and 10. Pass is caught by Adam Troutman, and Adam Troutman is able to get in for a touchdown to make it 16-10 for the moment. We'll see if they make the PAT, and they do. As right now, if we can get a stop here on defense, we can basically get ourselves out of this game scot-free, as we probably don't deserve to win this game considering some of the mistakes we've made, but we might. And so far, we've won with every team we've used it at least once, and hopefully we can keep that trend going. 3rd down and 4. Jalen Hurts is going to take a sack here, as now it's a 2-minute warning. Eagles need to get this if they want to stay in this game. 4th down and 5. Jalen throwing wide open is DeAndre Swift, as the Broncos went right back to not really caring about playing defense. As now it's 1st down and 10 at the 41. Jalen throwing a screen to Boston Scott, and he is going to not quite get the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down and inches at the 50. Jalen Hurts is going to hand off to Scott again, but this time the Broncos are prepared for it, as it'll be 3rd down and 2 at the 49. They'll hand off to DeAndre Swift again. This time they were anything but prepared for that run there, as now it's 1st down and 10 at the 36-yard line. They'll hand off to Swift again. Swift is going to get the angle, and it looks like the Broncos kind of just let him score there, which I'm kind of okay with, because it gives our offense an opportunity to score, a longer, drive to score. So we'll see if they can take advantage of that quote-unquote opportunity that they have, and we'll see how this all plays out. We've got about a little over 30 seconds left. 2nd down and 5 after the 5-yard play. Russ is going to throw wide open as Greg Dulcich, blown coverage by the Eagles. And just like that, the Broncos are in field goal range. And we'll see what they can do here as Javonte Williams taking the handoff. And we should be assured to a victory here, as long as we don't, trip on our feet or something. 2nd down and 7. It is a run, as we don't want to risk passing, throwing a pick or something like that. 3rd down and 4. Javonte Williams is actually able to get the 1st down, which is actually good, because it makes it so we can take the clock down without having to worry about the Eagles calling a timeout. And if we make this kick, we win this game. And we'll see if Will Lutz can line up his kick accurately. And moment of truth here, kick is up, and it is good. And there are zeros on the board. We are up by 3. Game, set, match, or game over. Whatever you want to declare that as. We won. That's what matters. Final score, Broncos 20, Eagles 17. And, being a Broncos fan's hard, but I mean, it's kind of cool winning with your team, especially when they're not, a good team. And I guess all my rambling in the first game, I didn't really get to talk much about how they played in Madden like I did with the other 3 teams I used. But they played really good in the second game, relative to what I expected from them. It looks like Adam Troutman had 1 reception. That 1 reception was a touchdown. Our defense couldn't stop the run in either game. That's definitely would be cause for concern if I, were to use this team again, which I don't intend to since I've already used them, talked about them, got a win with them. But yeah, that's our Broncos video. I told you in the last video that I would ramble about this team, and that I did. And it looks like our next team's going to be the Cleveland Browns. And it's kind of ironic because we traded Jerry Jeudy to the Browns. And yeah, I'll see you then. And thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. And I'm going to sign off for now, and peace out.